when you look at AB 130, the assembly member mentioned it has some good things in there. And one of them
Hmm.
was it limits fines for HOAs to $100. HOAs that abused this power for years, fining some of their residents $10,000 because what? They painted the house the wrong color or something like that. It was actually common sense legislation. What do you think when you have all these things that are just thrown into a bill? They're not related.
Think about how these bills were passed first. They passed with no language on them. They went through the House with no language because we have to send it over there, and then we again will fix it later or we'll add language to it. But then it comes back to us and I have 72 hours to review it before we get all the way through. And that's what happened with a budget trailer bill is what it's called. I don't like that process. I think we're the fifth largest economy in the world and we represent 40 million people. And yet we're making decisions in back rooms in 72 hours to dictate a state as vital and as important to not only the United States, but to the world as California. I think that's a disservice. These bills weren't even presented to us in the budget committee because when it first left the Assembly Budget Committee, it had no language. We passed it with no language on it. They're blank bills. And we do that so we can expedite the process, get it to the Senate, gut and amend it there, put in all the language, and then we throw in all these small little things, HOA, vehicle miles traveled, we have CEQA exemptions, we have permitting streamlining. And I'm like, where does all of this kind of come together? Why are there enforcement laws in this? As a legislator, I can find out and see why it's so frustrating for the average person who just wants to be involved.